Welcome back to the shop. I'm Jeff from Today's Craftsman, and today we're here with Walter Peters, and we have a nice walnut slab here that you picked up from Willard Brothers?
Yeah, Willard Bros. Wood Co. in Trenton, I believe. So I bought this about two and a half years ago. I recently had it surfaced down to 1 3/4 thick, and the plan today is to cut it at 19.5 for the width and 70 inches for the length.
So originally Walter's idea was to cut it in the middle. We're going to flip it around and fill the middle with epoxy, but I think John talked him out of it.
Yeah, he did.
But we have the Striebig here, so we have this big panel saw, which is really good for straight lining stuff, and we haven't done a slab on there, so we thought it would be cool to throw it up on there, show you how we can get a straight line, and then square up something that has these uneven edges. So we could take it over there and take a look. Promotional support for this episode is provided by Quick Screws. Since 1987, Quick Screws has been a leader in both quality and performance. With warehouses in California and South Carolina, Quick Screws can deliver anywhere in the U.S. within 4 days. Quick Screws' highly trained personnel are ready to get you the product you need when you need it. Find out more at quickscrews.com. So if you're not familiar with this tool, this is a Striebig Compact 5x10 vertical panel saw. So we have our saw head here, and we can cut in this vertical cutting position in multiple spots on the saw. So anywhere where there's a red tab, we can cut vertically, and then we can also turn the saw head and cut horizontally. We have digital readouts, so we're accurate to within 5 thou. Really great machine. We actually won this from Colonial Saw, and still pinching myself over that. We can cut here at the bottom, but today we'll probably cut here at this mid fence, and we'll be able to shim this piece and get a straight cut on it. Have the slab up on the saw here. You can see that it's really running downhill. It's much wider on that side. So we want to get a line that's pretty parallel to this straight grain here. So I figured a 3-inch block down here will get us up. And we're going to make a pass at 24.5 inches off of these fingers, and that'll get us a nice straight line.
I'm not a real live edge person, but a little bit of this is pretty cool. Softens it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So now we can take it, flip it over, and we can figure out how far from this cut edge. I think it's what, 19 inches, right?
If we can get 19.5, that would be cool. But if it's just 19 is the best, it's...
No, you get 19.5.
Yeah, let's see what 19.5 looks like, and then we can always come down a little bit if we have to.
All right, so now we can kick it down. Pretty effortless cut in 8/4 material. We're using a 40-tooth hollow ground blade, and we have 5 horsepower here, so it's a lot of power. You can see, nice smooth cut. I'm gonna save Walter some sanding time. So we're ripped to our final width, which is 19.5, and we took a look. We're gonna take just a little bit off of the end here. The checks only go in a little bit, so we'll take, say 3/4 of an inch off of there, and Walter wants it to finish at 70, so we can make that first cut. We'll set up our stop and make our final cut. So come down here to vertical cutting position. And slide this down. So that looks pretty good. We have our digital stop here, so bring this out and we can set it to our second vertical cutting position. 70. Just like that. Slab is all squared up, so you could have never joined it that straight. Maybe a track saw, but 1 3/4 inch, it's, you know, most track saws are going to struggle. So we got some nice clean cuts, nice and straight, and should be ready for a desk.
Yeah, thanks, man. It looks awesome.
Yeah, anytime. Well, hopefully you guys like that video. I don't know if we're going to be working with many more slabs here at Today's Craftsman, but never say never. If you have any questions about any of the stuff we covered today, be sure to leave down below. See you next week.